everyone, I'm Melanie Eke. You're watching Rich Girl Network TV. Today we are in Westwood at the historic Bruin Theater for Apple TV's premiere of Blackbird. It is a chilling serial killer thriller that's destined to have all the heat you need this summer. Let's talk to the cast. So you're playing the role of Dr. Amelia Hackett. What would you like the audience to take away from your character?
I would like them to know that even though she's a doctor and she has like a certain role, that she comes from a place of actually caring. It's not like, oh, this is a job and I'm like ticking the boxes and I just got to be here from 9 to 5 or whatever. It's like, I'm here because I choose to be here. Because anybody who chooses to be a prison psychologist,
Right.
there's a reason. There's a backstory there, and I want people to, like, no matter what she does, as the series unfolds,
Kind of curious what she
know that it comes from her wanting to protect her client, and because she cares about him.
So tell us about the process of becoming a prison psychologist. Did you have any experience with this?
None. Absolutely not. I have experience with therapy being on the other side of it. But,
Oh, I hear you.
right? But none being a prison psychologist itself. And, you know, I found like this character didn't necessarily need a whole lot of research in that sense of like to know the technical medical terms, that it really was about coming from the heart and like coming from a place of relating to this person as a human being, not just a prisoner, not just someone who's done something horrific, but a human being who is lost in a way and like just trying to find that humanity in them.
Well, that sounds really interesting and fascinating, and we will be staying peeled this summer. Congratulations.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you. Of course, we understand that this is based on a true story and real events. Can you tell us about the process of gathering those stories to create this piece?
Well, I think, first of all, the story was based on a book, which was written by Jimmy Keene himself. We had Dennis and the great producers of the show, the co-producer, I mean, all the other executive producers, came up, with this great idea. And then Dennis reached out to me as to direct the pilot. And so that's how I got involved. And, these stories, they're actually up there. It's a true story. So, yeah.
A pretty terrifying true story, if you will.
Oh, yeah. I mean, some people say, like, it's, if it wouldn't be true, like a real story, like a true story, you wouldn't believe, that it actually could happen, because it's pretty freaky, what happened. So, yeah, it's crazy.
What do you hope the audience takes away from this project?
I mean, of course, I hope they have like 6 great hours of great crime TV limited series. You just want them to, to enjoy it, to feel the thrill, and the sacrifices that Jimmy made, and also maybe a little bit, even, we can describe one of the guys maybe as true evil, but then again, there is a real human somewhere, and Paul did a great, Walter Hauser did a fantastic job bringing this character to the screen in so many layers. So that was, the whole cast, of course. It was brilliant to work with them. Yeah.
My interest is definitely piqued. Congratulations and good luck with the show.
Thank you so much.
Saying yes, it's
hot thriller.
It's hot thriller summer. Yes. Tell us a little bit about your character.
So Detective Johansson is one of the detectives that we meet early. That was originally prosecuted the case, and we may find out something about him a little bit later on, which should be interesting. I don't want to give it away for the folks who haven't seen it, but it was so much fun to be a part of and to get a chance to do and work with Dennis and Greg and Paul, and it was a dream come true.
Detective, do you think that you uncracked some clues that the original case didn't?
Well, I think that's part of what we're going to learn, is that he didn't get some of the clues that maybe he should have gotten to begin with, and is maybe trying to cover up the issues there a little bit. Maybe doesn't do quite as good a job as hiding the bad job that he did. So that's kind of where we got to. Yeah, it was fun.
Well, we're definitely going to stay peeled. Thank you for the sneak peek.
You're welcome.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Great to meet you.
All right. Joe, I understand that you play a prison guard. Is that correct?
I do. I play CO Correctional Officer Carter.
things. So to get into this character, did you have to visit some prisons? Tell us about your research.
I didn't visit any prisons. I did watch there's a whole documentary on people who are trying to become prison guards in New Mexico at the Supermax prison. So I watched that, and my wife would periodically walk in and be like, okay, I know you're doing research, but I want to watch something uplifting. So,
The question is, how much did this bleed over into your personal life?
well, it always does a little bit, right? You know, but yeah, she was very supportive of it. Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about working with the cast. What were some of your highlights?
I mean, there's so many highlights. I don't think I have any scenes in the show that Taron isn't in, and he's a rising star. I mean, his performance in Rocket Man was insane. And my very first scene, I'm with Ray Liotta, who I'm of a certain age that Henry Hill is just an iconic performance. So I'm showing up to set for the first time, a little bit nervous. I got some anxiety, and I'm excited. And I'm with Ray, and it's sometimes this job is really cool, and you get to do cool things like that.
It sounds like it was a really rewarding experience. Well, congratulations.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I hope everyone enjoys it.
Sure we will. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm excited to be here to just as a fan, and so which is always good. There's no anxiety attached to it when it's not your project. So I'm here just to have a good time. We'll grab some popcorn, get some soda, and I'm gonna sit there and really enjoy this.
How do you feel about thrillers?
I mean, look, I've done my fair share of thrillers, and so I could be addicted to it now.
That's something you and I share. I mean, as a viewer for me. But
Yeah, I love a good thriller. And this is gonna be interesting because this is a really good cast. And so I don't know. Apple TV been doing some great stuff. I just did something with them recently too. So
you want to tell us about it?
well, yeah, it's a movie, a cartoon animation we call Luck coming out August 5th that I did with them. So I'm excited they invited me out, and I'm glad to be a part. Well, I work with everybody. I ain't attached to. I'm at every studio. I ain't just signing nobody else.
I feel that. All right. Tell us anything else you want us to know about what's going on with you in the summer.
It's a bunch of stuff, man. Y'all keep watching everything, and I'll see y'all at these premieres. I'm glad we're doing them again. This is great.
So we're back.
So far.
We're gonna stay there. Enjoy the show.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations. This is a really exciting evening. What are you most excited for the audience to get out of this show?
I think, first of all, the performances of Taron and Paul is just incredible. And to see the cat and mouse between the two of them. Also, it's inspired by a true story. And I think it's a real story of redemption. And Dennis Lehane's writing is just superb. And it was very, very moving to me that he adapted, the story, and it's somebody else's book. It's very rare. So I'm excited because we haven't seen a thriller that's scary and real and based on a true story in a long time.
I absolutely love shows that are based on true stories and movies that are based on true stories. Do you think that makes it scarier?
Yes, it's a serial killer story, so it's definitely scary. I hope a lot of young women and young people learn not to trust anyone, regardless of how sweet or harmless they look. That's the take, hopefully for everyone. But it's very scary because of that, because it's an unusual serial killer. Paul is playing really an unusual character.
We are looking forward to it. Congratulations and enjoy.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. It was so exciting talking to the cast today. This is definitely going to be the most impactful series of the summer, so you don't want to miss it. Premiering on Apple TV July 8th, so make sure you tune in. Once again, my name is Melanie Eke, and you're watching Rich Girl Network TV.